All right, let's dive right into this. Picture this. You're staring at a screen. There are these red and green candlesticks flashing everywhere, panels packed with words like XAUSD, rapid AI decisions, live trades triggering, and a chat box that's just full of people throwing around acronyms you simply do not understand. I mean, it looks incredibly technical, right? And frankly, it is super intimidating. If you've been sitting there feeling totally overwhelmed by all this complex trading jargon, I want to instantly validate that feeling for you. You are absolutely not alone. And honestly, the whole thing is actually designed to look that way.
In fact, I am going to say this right up front, with a very serious warning. If you are watching AI trading streams and you still do not really understand what MT5, EAs, or MQL5 are, this explainer will probably save you a lot of confusion and maybe a very expensive mistake. The sad truth about this industry is that it intentionally makes things look far, far more complicated than they actually are. And why do they do that? Well, because complexity is a fantastic way to sell you a fantasy.
But here's the reality, and I really want you to hear this. You are not stupid. All that technical jargon, it's literally just noise. Once you strip away the overly complicated vocabulary, you're going to find that it reveals a surprisingly logical system underneath. So today, I'm going to break down exactly what is happening on those screens, piece by piece, so you are fully in control.
Section 1. The Basic Map. Let's understand the tools.
First up is MT5, or MetaTrader 5. Now, when people hear MT5, they often instantly think it's the trading bot itself. It's not. MT5 is literally just the software platform. Think of it like the operating system on your smartphone, or the arena where the actual game is played. Your broker account connects directly into here, and your price charts run inside it. That's it. It is just the foundation.
Next is the EA, which stands for Expert Advisor. This is the actual trading robot. The EA runs inside the MT5 platform, and it executes the rules, the logic, or the AI-assisted decisions. So, if MT5 is the arena, the EA is the brain that you've sent out onto the field to do all the analyzing, deciding, and executing for you.
And then you have MQL5. You are going to hear this term thrown around constantly. MQL5 is simply the marketplace. It's the entire ecosystem for finding those EAs, as well as indicators and other trading tools. You can basically think of it as the app store where you get the tools to plug right into your MT5 platform. An arena, a brain, and a store. Simple, right?
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why people use this setup. See, manual trading relies on exhausting micro-decisions. Every single candle, every slight drop, every tick requires a reaction from you. Psychologically, it completely drains you. Automated trading, on the other hand, relies entirely on structure and rules. The way I see it, automation completely removes that specific, exhausting noise of reacting to every single candle, and it forces you to manage the overall system instead.
Section 2. The setup is surprisingly simple.
The beginner path here is not crazy at all. It's really just 4 basic steps. 1. Install the MT5 platform. 2. Connect your broker account to it. 3. Attach your chosen EA to a chart. And 4. Click the button that literally just says Enable Algo Trading. That is it. You do not need to write a single line of code.
Which actually brings me to a very, very important realization. The technical execution is not the barrier. Getting the bot running is the easy part. But this is exactly where the industry traps you, making you think all the hard work is done once the software is running. I need to prepare you for the shift from this super easy technical setup to the incredibly harsh psychological reality of what comes next.
Section 3. The Uncomfortable Truth. It's time for reality check.
The uncomfortable truth is this. The platform is perfectly safe. The human using it, that is the real danger. I see this happen all the time. People think an EA completely eliminates psychological pressure. It absolutely does not. It just changes how you mess up. You aren't pushing the buy or sell button anymore, sure, but you are now staring at a screen, watching a bot execute a strategy, and fighting literally every urge in your body to jump in and intervene.
So let me destroy the passive income fantasy for you right now by outlining exactly what an automated system will never achieve. Here's what a bot cannot do. It cannot make you rich without effort. It cannot always win. It cannot skip bad phases in the market. And it absolutely cannot eliminate risk. A bot can lose. A bot can sit completely flat for days doing nothing.
When you automate, you aren't removing discipline. You're just shifting it. You have to master a completely new set of rules. Don't touch what you shouldn't. Don't overreact to a single loss. And above all else, do not turn the system off during a drawdown. The real battle is fighting the urge to touch the system when it inevitably hits a bad phase. because the moment you panic and switch it off right before it recovers, you've just destroyed the entire statistical advantage you set up in the first place.
I want to be painfully clear about this. A bot is not a money printer. And if someone sells it to you like that, it is a huge red flag. I maintain a strict anti-scam stance on my channel against anyone promising guaranteed profits. If someone out there is trying to sell you a magical MT5 bot that never loses, turn around and run the other way.
Section 4. Live Testing Real AI. This brings me to what I do. In my live stream, I am testing DoIt Alpha Pulse AI in actual, real market conditions. My goal here isn't to give you some hard sales pitch. My goal is to show you the genuine, unvarnished behavior of an EA. I want you to see the logic, the wins, the losses, the drawdowns, and the long waiting periods.
Because the golden rule of automated trading is this: judge real live behavior, not perfect screenshots or manipulated backtests. A perfect backtest on an MT5 bot is often just cheap makeup for a terrible system. It is incredibly easy to optimize a bot to look like an absolute genius in the past, only to watch it completely blow up your account in the present. That is exactly why I stream it live. You need to see reality.
Section 5. Your next step.
If you are actually going to explore this, here is how you survive. Start with a demo account, or with very, very small risk. Watch the behavior of the EA carefully before you ever even consider increasing your exposure. Survival in automated trading is entirely about risk control and managing your own expectations, not just plugging in a shiny new tool, closing your eyes, and hoping for the best.
So, having said all of that, ask yourself, are you ready to set this up yourself without all the confusion? Now that the foundation is completely clear and you actually know the risks, you have the right mindset to begin without falling for those typical industry traps.
Next up on the channel, I'm going to show you exactly how to install an EA on MT5, step by step, without coding, without the hype, and without overcomplicating it. You have the map now and you know the traps. So the only question left is, are you going to let the machines intimidate you, or are you ready to finally take control and make the tech work for you? I'll see you in the next explainer.